2, 1!
The Great Christmas Light Fight is on!
Ho, ho, ho!
Be our guest, our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. You hot girls, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France. And the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. Please be our guest.
Fun facts, 12 seasons of Great Christmas Light Fight. I'm missing all the people that I'm sharing the fun facts with. Sure be nice to have some guests in the library tonight. It's a little quiet. I'd love to have some guests here. I wonder how I can do that. I know. I'll invite the audience to be my guest. I think that is a banner idea. Let's write that down as an idea for a future episode of the Librarian. Oh, hey, my guests are joining me. They must have heard about my Be My Guest episode, where, that's right, you, my audience, will randomly be chosen on a volunteer basis, of course, to be my guest. You'll come on stage and we'll talk about anything you want. I would like it to be light fight centric, but we are in season. You're decorating for Halloween, and most of you are decorating for Christmas, so we can talk about both. Although the show is geared towards the Christmas light fight, but we can talk about Halloween. I think this is going to be kind of fun. It's kind of new ground in the library. Never done this before. Not sure if it's going to work, but we'll find out because, hey, it's a library. You go there to learn things. You try things, and if they don't work out, who knows? You try something different. And heck, I see guests arriving into the library right now. So for a while there, I thought I was going to be talking to myself again. But that's not the case. Many of you are joining, and I appreciate you joining in on a Tuesday night, the middle of the week. We're almost there halfway. Many of you probably are done decorating because it's getting dark, especially if you're on the East Coast. So why not sit back with a cocktail or your dinner and listen to me, Brian Michael, your librarian, your resource for everything related to the Great Christmas Light Fight and more. So with that being said, I think I'm going to get started, and the librarian is officially in. Let's ring the bell for that. That's a real Salvation Army bell from guys that stand outside of your big box stores collecting donations for charity. Hey, welcome. Brian Michael here. We're going to try something really fun today. I'm going to explain how it works in a moment, because first I want to check in on the comments. So if you're watching the show, you know by now, enter your comments. What do you want to talk about? You want to just say hi? You want to yell at me? Whatever you want to do, put the comments in. And I ask after you put the comments in, don't forget to hit the like button, get me some likes. And if you're not subscribed to the channel to get notified when I come on, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. There's a lot of great videos there. If you haven't been to the YouTube channel, the Light Fight Librarian channel, be sure to check out the videos. There's a lot of content there. And with the season coming up, you might get some ideas, you might get some inspiration, or you might watch them and send me a note saying, hey, you don't have this. Or can you do this? Or can you come to my house? I'd like to do that. So that being said, welcome. Let me check in on some of the comments to get started, and then I will explain how you can be my guest, because I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So let me look over here on my other screen and let's see who's checking in. All right. We got a few comments in. Giatano's joining us from the Christmas Song Crestline channel. If you don't know Giatano, he has a great display and has been applying for the Great Christmas Light Fight, and I think is close or may even be there. He can't tell us yet. But Giatano, welcome. Glad you're joining us in the evening. A nighttime live instead of a daytime live. Like, it's a little different. So it's nice. It's nice. Devin Blanchard's joining us. He was messaging me saying he wants to be a guest, and I gave him a thumbs up. And I'll explain shortly how we can do that. We can do that. So thanks for joining, Devin. Who else do we got here? Steven's joining us. Steven, maybe you'll be my guest tonight. It's up to you, because once I tell you how to do it, it's really just a matter of, do you want to do it? So thank you for joining. I see you getting around. You've been in a lot of the lives lately. You've been on J.R. Matto's show. You've been on some of the others. You're getting around, man. You got to start your own show, maybe. All right. Light on Trotters. What's up, everybody? I think that's a new face. I'm not sure who Light on Trotters is, so looking forward to maybe finding out if you're one of my guests. Oh, we got a Texan in the house and a fellow Light Fight alumni, Patrick Mock, joining. Hello, Mr. Mock. I know you've been decorating. 500,000 lights. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, maybe this is somebody who could be my guest. Charlie Byers is joining from Christmas on Crestline. He's busting out the Beauty and the Beast songs. Yes, I am. Hopefully Disney doesn't cut me off for doing that. But hey, I used a generic version. All right. Hey, we got a swanker joining in, and it's joining in from a different channel. It's Lori right on her own channel. Maybe that way she can compete against Robert and they could be guests. We'll see. Lori, glad to have you. And on the other side is Robert. Maybe they're in different rooms tonight. Who knows? Maybe Robert's out wrapping trees still, because I know he's been doing that. It was hard to decorate here this weekend if you were decorating. It was very rainy and windy. I think it was up the whole East Coast for most people. Hey, here's somebody finally joining live. Kirk from Clear Christmas Cable down in Florida. Glad to see you. Glad you made it. You sent me a message saying you might be able to finally make a live. So we're glad to have you. And you might be a guest. And if you do want to be a guest and you need to loosen up a little bit, Charlie's challenging you for the cocktails. If you don't know, Charlie has a slushy channel where he shows you how to use those different slushy machines. I'm not going to get into brands because Charlie's in favor of one versus another. I don't own one, but Charlie can tell you how to make cocktails. I forget the name of the channel, but if you want to know it, I'd be glad to post it in here. I'll promote it. Who else? Oh my gosh, we got a lot of people commenting here. Got an Ohioan in here, Brandon Reaver. He's saying hi, y'all. Or howdy. He's a kind of a rodeo guy. He does rodeo. He has a nice ranch display. Can't wait to see it this year. It's pretty darn big from what I hear. What else we got? Oh, he drank the Kool-Aid and he came back. Henry Swenson, my fellow friend from season 11, episode 6. We were in the same episode together. We've become friends. And Henry, I hope I couldn't get you on a little bit because I want to talk about your pumpkins because you just had your weigh-in for 2 giant pumpkins. And despite it being a bad growing season for you, you are very pleased with what you had. It wasn't your best, but they were awesome. So love to hear about it and congrats on it if we don't get you in as a guest. Oh, Ryan P. Real White joining us again. This guy's decorating hard. I know that. Glad to have you tonight. Glad to have you. Oh, everybody, join me in here. The Brandon Brown from Candyland Christmas, fellow season 11. And if you didn't know this, it's his birthday. So it's your birthday. Get busy. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Brandon. Happy birthday, man. I hope you got a cake with a trophy on it or at least a big candle. And I'd love to hear about what you're setting up because you got a 150-foot, 30-foot tall light wall you're building that's new this year. And I think people would like to hear about that. Yes. Tony Russo is joining. Welcome, Tony. We have a lot of newer people in or people that haven't been on that much. Monty Small. Monty's in. All right. There are a lot more. And if I skipped your comments, don't worry. I will get back to them. But what I want to explain is why you all came here. Because besides listening to me talk all day, you might want to say how you can be a guest. So here's how it's going to work. And I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll figure it out together. Let me hide the comments. And here's how it will work. So I'm going to flash up a hashtag. And in the comments, you will enter that hashtag only if you're interested in being a guest. Then I'm going to use StreamYard's award prize tool. Charlie's used it on Christmas on Crestline a couple of times, and I'm randomly going to draw, and we'll add that person in. I will send you. Now, here's the caveat. You either have to be willing to put your email up on the screen, or you can email me. And here, I'll put that up now, just so you can get it ready. Once I draw your name, you're going to email me, or if you're my friend already, and I will message you via Messenger, Facebook Messenger, a link. You will click on that link and you will join in. Just make sure you have your camera on and make sure you have your mic on. And it could be your laptop, it could be your phone, a desktop, whatever works. So make sure you have that before you commit to coming on. And once I have you on, we're going to talk about whatever. It could be about Light Fight. It could be about Christmas decorating. It could be about how's the weather today, how to repair something. We could do that. And I might have you on individually for a little bit. However, then I either may boot you off, but don't worry, I can have you back on again. Or what I'd like to eventually do is stack it up, and I can have up to 10 people on the screen, self-included. So 9 of you, and we'll kind of have a panel. And we could look like the Brady Bunch or Hollywood Squares and kind of have fun. So that's how it'll work. And then there occasionally, I will just randomly look through here and see somebody who did put it, but the random generator didn't pick you. And I might pick you because I want to talk to you about something. As an example, and I'm hoping he's still here and hasn't left. I'm going to call him out right now. And I am going to go to the comments again. And I want to call out Charlie Byers. And he's saying hi to Monty. So, Charlie, I'm going to message you a link, and I'm going to check to see if you joined. Well, you'll be my first guest for a few minutes since you got a lot of followers that you brought over to my channel. So let me message you real quick. And while I'm doing that, just let me play the commercial for the show while I send Charlie a message, just so you have something to do instead of watching me type here. So hang in there, don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back.
Our guest, our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, chérie, and we'll provide the best. C'est toujours hot hors while we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France. And the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. Please be our guest.
All right, Charlie, I just sent you via Facebook Messenger that link. We'll give you a minute to get in, and while you're doing that, I'm going to show other people how to be a guest while I'm waiting for Charlie. So here's how you do it. If you're interested, we can get your name now, and we'll randomly pick people. But what you need to do is, see, Charlie did join, so I'll add him in a second. Before I add Charlie in, if you're interested in being a guest, you can see how me and Charlie interact if you've never watched the show. Here's what I need you to do. In the comments, put hashtag be my guest, and they will go into the random generator, and I will randomly pick people, or I will call you out individually if something interesting comes up. So I'll keep that up for a minute, and let me add Charlie Byers to the stage. I kind of caught him off guard, maybe.
What's up, brother?
Charlie Byers. Charlie Byers. How are you, my friend?
Go.
Look at this.
Well,
It's kind of a warm-up for what's coming later this winter, I hope still. I heard you talking about it on your show yesterday.
Yeah,
Let's talk about Light Fight, right?
Light Fight, let's go. So I was actually I'm not going to make an announcement because this is your show, and I'm not going to steal the thunder, but we have a new Light Fight, not executive producer, but someone from behind the scenes has committed to coming on the second week of November. So we're going to continue that trend, and we need to do our simulcast, our watch party this year.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do that. So I know I joined your show yesterday where Charlie was talking about some new products, some new gutter clips by Canny Systems, and he can show them up. So if you have downspouts, it works on gutters, but this is where I see them. They're more on downspouts. If you ever wanted to outline lights on your downspouts, it's kind of hard to do straight. There are these new clips from a company called Canny Systems. And if you go through Charlie's Christmas on Crestline page, there's a link there. And there's also a discount code for up to 15% off. It's also available through Christmas Light Contractors, I believe. Same discount, but not free shipping or something like that. Whatever. Great product and other products.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's 15% off a Canyon System. Christmas Light Contractor USA is only 10%. It's the same clip, but it's cheaper at Canyon System. And he just, if you need giveaways, I'll hook you up with Stacy, because he emailed me yesterday. He said, "Hey, so I talking about the clip. You ever want any giveaways? It's giveaway stuff." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So if you want to do some giveaways, I can easily hook you up with Stacy.
I'm on my list to do some giveaways. I haven't gone to the hat route yet. They're kind of special.
Oh, yeah.
But I know we got the Ho3 hat. Mine's over in my closet. Oh, look at that. Look at
I
that.
probably ought to change some stuff up here. Let's
Hey,
go.
You can wear whatever you want. And I want to know, what are you sipping in that glass there?
This
Yeah,
is some
Glencairn.
Scotch malt. This is some Bruichladdich 18. It's a Scotch. It's from the Speyside region. It's got notes of oak. Look at you.
It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It could be full.
You have the Glencairn. I'm impressed. That's
So
awesome.
you can nose it.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're talking.
Exactly right.
It's just so as I preface some things, Charlie, one thing I do want to say, when people do come on as guests, we can talk about a lot of things, but I do ask, family friendly, Christmas centric or holiday centric, and please no politics, even though we all love politics.
So here's my politics. I don't have politics.
Yeah. But if I was ready, Charlie, I did pick this up over the weekend. This was for those that are into bourbon.
Yeah.
This is an old Fitzgerald 7-year
Mhm.
that they just released here, at least in Pennsylvania. And it's harder to get. So anyway.
Yeah, they took the age statement off of that for the last 3 years and just now put the age statement back on it. But I love bonded in bonds, and a 7-year-old bonded in bond is actually pretty rare. Normally you just see 4-year-olds, so that's a good pickup.
Yeah. So it was pretty good. I had some last weekend. But Charlie, I want to see if we can get some more guests on. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to flash up just the card again so they can see it. Again, hashtag be my guest if you would like to be a guest. And Charlie, what would you like to talk about briefly before I add in some new guests?
Yeah, I love that. Love that you asked me that, because here's the thing I've been dying to know is, how do you make that artwork? How do you make the cartoon you? What software do you use? Inquiry Minds.
Well, JR is probably better to answer that because he has some great AI artwork. It is AI. However, how it started is in my industry, I do a lot of trade shows and go to a lot of conferences. And at one of them a couple years ago, they had a character artist. So they drew that and they sent it out as a print and digitally. So I took it and I just cropped off the head, and then I took a AI and I took a picture of the hat, and I took AI, Chat GPT at the time. I now use Google Gemini. It's working really good. I'm sure there's others, and I use free. I don't pay for anything. And I put the 2 images in and said, put the hat on the guy and do this, do that, and then add a body. And that's what I got. That's how you got the Librarian logo. Yeah.
I use Chat GPT at least 3 hours a day, if not more. I use it. That's my search engine. I use that all the time. But I do pay for it, though. I pay the $20 a month for it.
Yeah, it might be worth it. I've moved to the Google Gemini. It's free, and it does almost everything fantastically.
Okay.
So
I've not really messed with that too much. Suno.com. I make all my music Suno. It's $100 for a year. That gives you the copyright to it. So I do all my own music on there. So
Yeah.
I'm an AI fan. I don't know about for it to turn into the Terminator areas, but I like AI. What's doing for me right now.
Yeah. Well, we know you are an AI guy, and that's how this image came about. First, I took my logo that I came up with, and then I said, put him in a chair. And then I said, put me behind a desk in a library. And then I said, throw in the Beauty and the Beast characters from the Be My Guest scene. And there you go. That's what it gave me. I'm a genius.
I like it. You are.
So,
you're not joking. Who are you telling? Yes, I agree with you.
So speaking of guests, we have a lot of people that I think want to be guests. So let me go into the comments and we'll check a couple things. First is my wife, Kim, says hi to you, Charlie.
What up, Kim, girlfriend?
Kim's listening. She was a guest last week or the week before, so she's going to stay upstairs this time. Hi, hon.
I love that you're doing this. I wanted to do this exact same thing you're doing here for years, mostly because I want to see what people that we don't know what they look like and sound like. The people we've known for years. I want to see what everybody looks like and sounds like.
Exactly. Now, got to meet some of them at events. So go to minis, go to trade shows, go to conferences.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go
Yeah.
into the giveaway tool, Charlie, which is
good.
what I'm using for the Be My Guest. I got to put it in here real quick. Hashtag, let's see if I spell it right. Be My Guest.
Just
Got it
curious,
right.
Brian, did you watch JR's episode last night?
I did.
I loved his inside baseball. I have no idea what the background story on that is, but I loved that they talk about that out in the open. That was freaking awesome. That was entertainment. So I had to comment and say, I don't know what the backstory is. Love the inside baseball here.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got to check it out. Professional Triers, watch the replays. One of the channels that inspired me. But here's one place, Charlie, that I'm glad I have you on as my first guest in case I do it wrong. But I've tried to share my screen before and it never works. But I'm going to go to share my screen, and I want to try sharing the giveaway tool so people can see it. So, Charlie, you could tell me verbally. Do you see my screen?
I don't on this end, but let me pull up my YouTube again because I had that.
It says it's sharing.
It is not showing on. So I have YouTube pulled up on this side and StreamYard on this side, and on
maybe
YouTube
I have
side
to.
it is not.
If it doesn't show up, then I will still use the random generator, but I will. I'll just have to tell you have to trust I picked who it propped up. But I can never. Patrick Mock told me the one time I shared my screen a couple episodes ago, it didn't work. And it even says right here, it says it's sharing. It says it's sharing. Sharing. I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Well, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm just going to run the generator and we're going to pick a person and get them in here so we can start talking some Christmas light fight stuff. So again, you can put it in. I'm going to random again, but I'm going to start collecting right now and tell you who my first person is. Ooh, it's going and going and going. It's going. And it's going. Oh, Kirk. Clear Christmas Cable. Wow. You said your first live. I believe we're friends on Messenger. So let me go over here to my Messenger and I'm going to message you. I wish there was a way, Charlie, to right click and just hit add person. But I don't want to put the link up in general because then everybody will be clicking on the link and it'll bug things up. But maybe we'll try that later if it gets too cumbersome here. But Kirk, I'm going to send you a message. There you are. I'm going to give you the link. Hold on 1 second. Got to share the link here. Copy. It's not that bad if you have multiple screens or set up a Stream Deck. But Kirk, you have it. If you want to join, go look in your Messenger and join Charlie and I. All right. Speaking of Charlie, I'm leaving him hanging off the screen there.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. I've enjoyed being on the back side of the StreamYard. I'm usually the one running StreamYard, so I love to see what this looks like.
Well,
this.
Keep bringing up JR. He has Brian McVeigh who runs it for him, and they have one of those Stream Decks that you can program the functions in, so that instead of clicking through here, if you want to add a guest, you can just hit this button. Been meaning to get one. They're not expensive, but you got to program them. So,
I'm ignorant to that. I'm not as high tech as that.
Yeah. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Kirk, we're waiting for you to join. While you're waiting to join, let's check out some of the comments here.
Fun fact about Kirk, he's dude's a stud.
He's a swimmer.
Olympic style swimmer, Olympic level swimmer. Used to be the librarian at Keesler Air Force Base. You're the librarian. I'm sorry, he was the historian. He was the official historian.
And I know he was in Kansas not too long ago for a meet, but I'm going to add him in. He joined us, so this is working. It's working.
What? Let's go,
Kirk.
You're
You're famous now. You're on TV. Hopefully you're ready. Can you hear us?
Hey, what's up?
Go.
Howdy. I like the shirt. Got the Clark Griswold going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good job. Yeah.
So, Kirk, for those that don't know you, where are you tuning in from here tonight?
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Where are you tuning in from tonight?
I live in Melbourne, Florida. So.
Is that why you swim so much? Because you live in Florida?
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you. Can you not hear us?
No, we can hear you fine.
Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah. So you're in Melbourne, Florida. It doesn't sound very Christmassy. Is Florida Christmassy?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's hearing us, Charlie.
I think there's a delay.
Yeah,
is
you
what
can
it is.
get Christmassy.
There you go. Maybe there's just a delay. So tell us about your display. What do you got besides a hoe hat in the background there?
We're
And a light fight hat.
is there a delay? I'm getting a delay here.
There is a delay for you. I don't know why. Charlie and I don't have a delay. We're faster swimmers.
You gotta love live television, folks.
Yeah.
That's
So-
interesting.
So Kirk, I don't know if you heard me. Tell us a little bit about your display very briefly. What do you got?
Well, yeah. So I started my display when I lived in Virginia back in 2017. I started doing the animation with my lights, and it got pretty big. During COVID, we moved to Florida, and I brought my display with me. But a much smaller house here. I live on a cul-de-sac, and so I've got one of those pie-shaped yards. So very small front yard. My backyard is huge, absolutely huge, but very small. So I've had to get strategic on a lot of stuff to just being, creative on how I fill up the space.
Yeah. So did you start decorating then?
Yeah, I have. I started actually yesterday setting up. Started with the roof line with some of my lights, worked my way from the top down. My goal this year is really filling up the dark spaces in my display. And so my roof, I built these 4-foot snowflakes. I built my own 4-foot snowflakes that are going to be going on the roof and so forth. And a new addition also this year is I saw from somebody else's YouTube channel, just a home handy man guy's show, how he built some rocks just out of Amazon boxes and some mortar. And so what I did, I took it to the next step and I made these icebergs or ice caps. And it's going to be for my penguin display that I'm going to have this year. So I've got a whole bunch of ice caps and
that would be a great, if you documented it, that would be a great DIY video. For example, if you know Jordan Maywald, he just posted how he built his more than life-size Polar Express train, and he's getting the clicks. He's getting the clicks. So you could be like the next Tom Bett George of penguin blocks if you want to post a how-to video, Kirk.
Have you guys seen his new video?
Yes. Yeah. So if you're not familiar, Tom Bett George did post his new 2025 Halloween video. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day I'll have him on. But hey,
Kurt, what are you going to start a channel, buddy?
What's that?
When are you going to start a YouTube channel?
Well, I have a YouTube channel, but it's really just where I post my videos. And once in a while, I try to videotape when I do make something new, and I'll put it out there. Just and it's very rookie, very amateurish. I don't feel not like you guys.
I'm sure it's good.
Put it out there.
It's good. It's good. If you want to share what the name of your YouTube channel is and get some hits, go ahead. I'm going to generate the next guest to come on while you're talking there. So go ahead. Yeah. All right. Remember, if you want to be on the show.
Christmas Cable.
I'm sorry, Kirk. Go ahead.
That's my YouTube channel, and there are some how-to videos. There's some of my most popular ones. How to make giant candy canes from a few years ago. One of my most popular ones recently is how to decorate a palm tree. I'm known for my palm tree since I moved to Florida.
That's right. Yeah.
It's my little icon. You can even see there. So that's
a look at.
Very cool. Well, we'll check it out. And ironically, while you were speaking, I just ran the generator. And I'm telling you, it's not rigged, but this person reached out and specifically said, hey, can I be on the show tonight? And it happens to be Devin Blanchard. So, Devin, I'm going to message you. I know we're connected on Messenger. Let me send you a note.
Hey, Kurt, you put your stars up on the Discord channel, didn't you?
Yes, the snowflakes that I made. Yeah, I put that up on Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, you have some of the best palm trees of all time. Just looking at your Christmas palm tree from 3 years ago with 11,000 views. Nicely done. Your palm trees are awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Another person is another Florida known for their pinto palms is Daniel Allison, former past light
Oh, yeah.
fighter. Haven't seen him wrap any this year because he's in a new venue, but he wraps a lot of palm trees as well. Devin, I sent you the link, and
Is he
just
in a new
log on
venue
in
or
through
is he
Messenger.
I thought he went down the street to the farm, or is he not doing both this year?
You know, he's just doing the farm. Yeah, he had some
Okay.
neighbor issues, and
Yeah.
he's making it happen. So check out Daniel's posts. He posts a lot. So if you want to see posts all day long, Daniel has great information of his progress. So, all right, let me bring Devin in. We got 4 people coming in up on here, and I'm going to bring Devin in,
4
introduce him, and then we'll
good-looking
get to
guys.
the comments. So, all right.
Now, what up, DB?
Look at this. We're starting to
Hi.
look like the Brady Bunch. Welcome, Devin. You've been
Thank
wanting to be on the
you.
show a while, so here you go.
Yeah.
You made it.
Thank you.
Hey, are you growing a Santa Claus beard? Getting ready for the holidays.
Yeah.
Are you going to gray it up?
Maybe.
Yeah,
You wearing a flannel shirt there, Devin?
No.
No? Okay. So you like the mountain man if you got the flannel shirt going on.
Well, Devin, I'm going to catch up in a minute here, but let's check on some comments because maybe it'll give us some fodder to talk about. Besides, I want to ask you about your new display and where you're going. So, let's see what we got in the house here. We got Rob Catula bringing us KTU Rob. He's on Charlie's channel a lot. Hey guys, hey, thanks for joining at nighttime.
Rob, look at you.
Hey, Charlie, man, I'm only got audience because of you tonight. Look at this. We got Chad here. Chad's Christmas
Let's
light.
go. The
Happy
Illuminator
Christmas,
showed
peeps.
up.
It's like a regular reunion. Let's see who else we got here. By the way, since Devin's on the screen, he says, hey, Charlie.
Hey.
Robert wants to say he's nice to see you twice in 2 days. What about me?
Mhm.
Is it nice to see me too, Robert? Who else do we got? Look at this. Charlie, you want to say Kirk? Let's go, man. You did it.
Mhm.
Lori, I know you want to be a guest. You were a guest like a week ago, but you might be a guest again tonight. We'll see. What do we got here? Steven. I might randomly bring Steven in because this guy is dedicated in joining all the YouTube channels. He's dedicated going to some minis. He's got a display. I know he's been trying to get on Light Fight. So I might be pulling you in unless you didn't put in the hashtag. I'll pull you in as one of my forget the random generator. I'm pulling you in. Patrick said hi before, I think.
What up, Patrick?
All right. Do we got any other new comments? We do got new comments down here. There you go. Chad's following you now. See that? You join the show, you get followers, Kirk. When you start getting paid, don't forget the small people back here.
Yeah.
All right. I will bring in more guests in a moment, but why I brought Devin in. Devin, where are you joining us from tonight for those that don't know you? Can you hear me?
I think StreamYard's warming up and getting the delay going out today.
Let's try it again. Devin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us where you're joining in from and a little bit about your display?
Why'd you lock me out?
Yeah, so I'm tuning in from Hanover, New Hampshire, and my light display is a bit of a unique one. It is a all volunteer built display. And I did it for the city of Lebanon, New Hampshire for like 10 years. But this year, we ran into some issues with the city, and the city's just pretty much was like, can't do it this year. So we moved it to one town over, and now our display this year is in Enfield, New Hampshire.
Oh,
Excellent. And
interesting.
that's challenged, not only doing a personal display, but doing a display for your community is a challenge.
Yeah.
But you were recognized recently. Your state senator gave you a
Yep.
kind of a letter of accommodation, if you will. So for you and your volunteers, that's great to hear. And I'm glad you have a newer venue that might give you more options. So really
Yeah.
cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
You ever try to get on the Light Fight?
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's a
And
challenge because you're not on a private property and you're not
Yeah.
quite a heavyweight. So that can be challenging with some of the rules. So
yeah,
So Devin, what's
I'm
that
in
like?
the,
Now that you're in a different town, how's the logistics of that coming back and forth to a new town? Is that how much I can talk? What's a degree of difficulty that added to you?
the main one is like transporting all the lights and
Mhm.
stuff has been a huge issue. My storage slash office space where I store all my stuff is located across the street from where my display used to be. So it was easy. I could just walk walk across the street, and I'm right there. But this year, I have to try to find ways to transport stuff, and that's one of
Mm.
the bigger issues. And there's not much storage at the new spot, so it's not like I can grab everything at one time and bring it there and store it there, and then just work on
yeah,
it.
I know.
Yeah.
Even my personal display, I really can't add much more without probably adding new storage or going off site. And I probably would never go off site because I don't have a pickup truck or I'd have to go rent a box truck.
Yeah.
I don't want to move stuff back. I want to know it's on my own property. So be curious, how many of you in the chat keep your stuff off site? Be interesting to know. So, well,
Yeah.
Devin, I'm going to try to add in another guest. We're going to stack up this Hollywood Squares here and have some more fun. So go ahead. If you want to talk, Charlie, while I run the generator, I'm going to pull in one
Kurt,
more random person through the generator.
Kurt, what do you do for storage for your display?
So I got a small yard, but I do have a good sized shed, and I actually added on to it. Even though HOA has certain rules, I got in good with the Prez, and they allowed me to add on. I also I got some attic space, and so I break down a lot of it. I also built. I've got a really big backyard, but over in one corner, I built kind of like a little lean-to, kind of like almost like a carport. That's kind of the roof off during like a storm or hurricane, so it doesn't blow, but it covers a lot of my bigger things from the elements, so it keeps them protected. So yeah.
So the folks that know about our Discord channel, check out the Discord channel because Kurt just uploaded images of his pool. His pool is dynamite. The Christmas lights there are legit. Check out his. I want your backyard, Kurt. I want your backyard.
Hey, like I said, if your son gets stationed over here at Patrick Space Force Base, that's 3 miles from my door. So you can come on over, visit your son, and come on over to have a drink by the pool.
Yeah, he just got notified his squadron's getting dissolved in March, so he's going to have to move from an in shred to a D shred, so he's going from basically defense to offense. So he's interested in it. So he wanted D shred to begin with. So.
Awesome. Well, it looks like Devin's phone connection died off, but we had him on there a little bit. He dropped off. So, you know what's funny? I just ran the generator again, and I didn't check name once. Devin got picked again.
Hey, I love that his girlfriend or wife or whoever. I don't know if you guys caught that when someone said, "Hey, why'd you lock me out?" So I thought that was funny. I caught that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he wants some privacy.
I'd like to add in another guest. And again, if you want to be a guest, hashtag be my guest in the comments and I'll draw the generator, or I can just pull you in from the comments. So I'm going to go look here. Don't mind me looking to the side here. And I want to see who I can pull in. And I know I said I want to pull in Steven, but I'm not sure he put be my guest. So Steven, confirm if you want to be a guest by typing in hashtag be my guest. And while we're waiting for you, I'm going to bring in this gentleman because he's a regular on the channel, Aaron Grimes. And Aaron, I believe we're connected on Facebook Messenger. Let me check, and I'm going to send you the link here. So hold on one second. Charlie, you can feel free to host the channel there if you want to say something.
That's one thing about StreamYards. You can simulcast on Facebook and on YouTube. The comments don't merge, so I can't see any of the Facebook comments.
Yeah, I've given up on the Instagram part too. I can't get that to work.
Yeah, I'll tell you how to do that later. It's actually pretty simple. You have to go live, then like 10 seconds later, then you hit go live on Instagram. They're not synced up very well. So
Yeah.
eventually they'll fix that.
Well, Aaron, I sent you the link on Messenger, so you got to open your Facebook Messenger. Just click on that. Make sure you have your camera on and your mic on. Could be your phone, laptop, whatever, and join us. Join us.
Now, Kurt, you are the 3-time defending champion in your neighborhood. Is that right? Or is it 2-time?
Well, I was 2 times after I moved here, but last year I actually went to the HOA, offered up. I said, look, I don't want to feel like I'm, going after this things. This is not really why I do this. I do it for the community. So I offered to be the judge.
Nice.
And there was another guy in the community who used to do a display before I got here. He was in his 70s and he kind of stopped. So he and I went around and did all the judging last year for the community. We picked the winners. Of course, I still had the most traffic, but it's okay.
We're still waiting for Aaron to join in. Oh, I see him popping in. Usually it takes a moment. As you know, when you click the link, it's going to ask you to put in your name, and then you got to go in. So we got Aaron joining us, and I'm at Aaron Estate. I have not met Aaron in person, but we've messaged each other plenty of times, and he joins us a lot. So here he is, mobile. He's watching on his phone, and it looks like you're in a workshop. Aaron, welcome to the Librarian channel.
What's going on?
Are you at a workshop or are you at a Home Depot?
Yeah, it looks like he's at Home Depot. Or is that your workshop?
That's my stuff right there.
Oh, man, look at that.
Well played. Let's go,
man. Nice. Are those the giant bulbs or are they other things? They look like the giant bulbs there.
Yeah. Man.
He's the guy who got all the after Christmas sales.
Pre-Christmas sales.
That's right.
So for those watching,
that is right.
For those watching, if you haven't been in the Home Depot yet, first of all, they don't have all their quote giants this year, the giant 8-foot Santa and the reindeer. However, their popular item this year, at least one of them, is a giant version of a sled with 3 reindeer. I don't know if you got that yet, Aaron, this year. I do not. And also very popular is they brought back the 3-foot bulbs, but in yellow and blue this year, so you can have 5 colors to match a traditional incandescent set. So do you have them all?
Not yet. I don't have the yellow or I have the red and green and white. I think I have 12, probably 15 of them probably.
Nice. Did you convert them all or are you still running them on battery?
Oh, they're electric. They're all LED electric now. So my static display is 100% LED.
Nice. Yeah. Unless you have extra power and still have a bunch of stash of incandescents, LED is the way to go. I went from 200 amps of power to about 60 amps of power by switching to LED, and that includes motors and everything. So it's the way to go. But the only thing I have, last on the Home Depot bulb props, I don't own any of them because I have a bunch of the general foam blow mold bulbs that are in my display, and you saw them on Light Fight. The only thing I don't like about them is they're kind of a softer plastic, so I'd be so worried dropping in them and denting them. But that's part of. At least they're affordable. They're affordable.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, that's a pretty good price at I think $25.
Yeah, I think the price is the same the last 2 years.
Well, so years ago we started off with doing lights to the music with Lightorama, like everybody else. We went through some family changes, times, and then we actually got back doing Christmas again, and that's when we switched everything over to LEDs. So then I think that was 2020, and we all know what happened in 2020. Yeah. So to make the commute, to make everybody come together and smile more, we started just going back and after Christmas sales, buying all the Christmas stuff that we can get, and we have doubled in size since 2020. So
nice,
very nice. And where might we come see your display? Where are you located?
We're right outside of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is about 30 minutes southeast of Nashville.
Okay.
So
Tennessee's a great state to visit. My wife's aunt lives in Knoxville. So the other side of the state, but hey,
Yeah.
I've been promising the wife a trip to
Oh.
to the country bars down there. So maybe we can come down during Christmas and see some displays.
Yeah.
You said
Well, this is not
Murfreesboro.
all
Aaron.
my
I thought you were
storage
going to go
either.
with Murfreesboro, Arkansas, and the diamond mine. So I was like, I've been to Murfreesboro. Then you added the Tennessee part. Like, never been there.
So,
Yeah.
Aaron, I know you are a fan of Light Fight. Any favorite episode?
Oh, good call.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or display?
Put me on the spot right there.
I know that's how I get put on the spot too when they asked me, and I had the same thing.
Oh,
I said I
yeah.
like them all. I'm particular to one specific episode, but you know, that's just me.
Well, it's kind of funny that you say that because I was always the one that was like, one more year and then we're going to start applying. And then I started watching you. I think I saw you on YouTube before I even saw you on Great Christmas Light Fight. And I started watching your some of your videos, and I was like, So then we applied and we got an interview, I think 2 years ago. And then last year, we're kind of saying, well, one more year. And then we did the same thing this year too.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
tough. Hang in there if you're interested. Hopefully, the show, you know, we have confirmation it's going to survive. That the move to the new filming the same year that they'll air is just a change. Probably, if I had to be honest, it's probably budget related. But we have assurances it's coming back. So, but anything can happen. So keep applying. You know, speaking of upcoming seasons, Kirk, you might know this guy, but this guy says you need to move back to Ashburn.
Oh yeah, Mike.
So Mike Horn is going to be on season 13 that is upcoming. So
yeah, he is. I talked to him at the Florida Mega Mini we had earlier this year. I saw you there too, Mike or Brian. So yeah, Mike and I we used to have battles in our community. He'd win one year, I'd win one year. We actually were in the same. I mean, just
wow,
half mile from each other.
I don't know, Kirk. Did you see his display? That you know, I don't even know what it's like this year, but what he put up to film with?
Yeah,
I don't know. I have a feeling we might see some hardware go into the Virginia area, but we'll see.
Yeah, but he switched over. I'm still a traditional AC guy, so I'm never gonna switch.
I like that. Hey, Aaron, for what it's worth, Patrick, who was on last year out of Texas, 5 years straight, and that's true. It's taken some people 5, even longer. So their feedback is if you're going to put it up, connect with a casting associate. Maybe you don't make it that year, but put it up, film it every year, improve it, and then if you're gonna put it up, submit it. Why not? So I'm glad to have you on here, Aaron. I know you message me once in a while, so
can you hear me?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Good.
Is there a delay?
There is, but that's okay.
Just a small one. We hear you though. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. So we already started kind of converting because we put up a fence around our display, and we do a huge canopy slash fence on our driveway because we allow people walk up our driveway and our sidewalk, front porch, take pictures, whatever. So we already started converting over to different props to make that setup easier. So when we have to tape, you know, in August and September to do the Great Christmas Light Fight, that's easier to set up. We can cut our setup time from like 2 to 3 months to a month and a half.
Yeah. Very nice. By the way, I know I'm looking here at this.
We do have like 500,000 lights. So
I know. I've seen some videos and pictures, and now I know where all the Home Depot. Now I know where the regional distribution center is for Home Depot. It's in Tennessee. It's in Tennessee. Anybody? So, hey, what's that address? What's that address? Hey, I'm looking at these squares here, and I'm gonna. I love this lady, and I'm gonna call her out. We're gonna add some womanly touch to the screen here. I'm going to put Miss Lori Slankard on, but before I do,
Lori,
I'm going to pick on them again of their technological challenges because Lori, you didn't pay attention. I'm looking at your message right now, and here, let's see if anybody can pick up why Lori didn't make the random generator.
Ah.
It's supposed to be all one word. Be
Yeah, no
my
spaces.
guest. All one word, Lori. So that being said, I'm going to message you the link, Lori. I'm sure you're still watching, and we're going to get you in here. Let me go over here to
Hey.
Facebook. Let me
So
go
Hey,
Brian,
you got a YouTube
while
channel?
you're connecting her, you were mentioning some new things at Home Depot. I was in there last week. They have got something new display, which was really neat. You know, when you go into cities and municipalities, they've got the lights that stand out against the light posts as you're driving down the street. Home Depot's starting to sell some of those.
Really?
They've got like ornaments and some other things.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, they do. Like
I
the old
bought one this
municipal.
year. We've got a light post in front of our house, so I'm gonna put it on there, and hopefully the city doesn't complain.
We'll see what happens. Hey, Lori, I only have you friended as the Robert Lori Slanker address, so it went to that Messenger Facebook profile. So check that, and if that didn't work, then you're gonna have to email me, and I'll show you the email again, so I can send you the link. But if you just check the Robert, what you know which one you use to post all the time. That's where I message you on Facebook with the link.
Yeah, Rob and Randy Rice, they love those type of props, Kurt. They do a ton of those themselves on their display. Hey, Aaron, do you have Brian said he's seen your stuff, your display. Where can I see your display at?
We have a Facebook page, Lights on Trouters. I think he's on TikTok and Instagram too. We are probably the worst people to do social media and to post pictures. We always the ones we're going to be like, well, this year we're going to do more pictures, more videos, more, lives during the busy nights, because some nights we have upwards of, 1,000 people walking through the driveway. We have a Grinch night every night or every year, so we always want to
Nice.
put more up there, but we're the worst about taking pictures and doing videos and stuff.
Well, speaking of
I'm looking at your
Grinches,
display now.
speaking of Grinches, I was talking about you. I was talking about to that person on your right, my left, which you guys are logged in on two different devices. I thought you were in two different rooms.
No, we're on
Like
two
a
different
tunnel of love with
couches.
these two kids. They're always together. Well,
Yep,
welcome
he's my
this evening.
lover.
Oh God!
Congrats on your NBA championship.
You got till 7:00 tonight, then they tip off.
That's right. Basketball starts again. I don't know.
Yep.
It's been tough here in Philly the last 2 weeks between football, baseball, and now hockey, although the Flyers won last night. So, hey, let me check in some comments real quick, Lori and Robert, if you don't mind. And we'll enjoy looking at Aaron's workshop back there while he's taking a break.
Yeah, we will.
Xander Blight is joining us. Hey, Brian. Hey, Xander. I like the rose. Did you know if you saw my Be the Guest picture here, I'll pop it up here. See it? Oh, you can't see because we're blocking it. The rose is on the table from the Be My Guest movie. So
that'd be a good name for a Christmas YouTube channel. Christmas Blight.
Yeah.
I like that.
Would. Christmas Blight. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining. What else do we got here? Chad likes those post ornaments you talked about, Kirk. I saw them too. I heard early reviews on them. They're basic. I think there was trying to remember, there were two designs, but I heard they're pretty good for their price point.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Rob's saying he's been trying to get in a light fight. Do anything about if it's getting this guy Rob from Long Island, not me? I don't know. I don't know who's. I didn't see anybody in New York coming up, Rob, for my scout for season 13. There is a Rob DiStefano, I think, in Long Island that's been trying to get on. He puts up a pretty big display. Maybe that's who you're getting confused with.
Yeah.
What else do we got here? Patrick wants to know, speaking of Home Depot, anyone like the Star Wars animatronics? There's a R2-D2 out this year. There's a Chewbacca. There's a Darth Vader.
For
they don't fit
animatronics?
my display. There's a Stormtrooper. What do you think? Anybody got them?
Yep.
They're actually animatronics, though?
Yes. They're life size.
Really?
Chewbacca is like, he won't even be able to stand in my studio here. And then the R2-D2. is pretty cool.
Today, Gina was saying that we went to the expo, not the expo, Trans World, like 4 years ago, and I forget the name of the company, but they have everything's animatronic. Like one piece is like 20 grand. She's okay.
Oh, good
Next year I
night.
want to start doing Halloween. I want animatronic skeletons and I want a singing band. I said, that's definitely gonna wait till next year. No way we're
I
doing
will
that.
tell you, they're not Star Wars, but I'm not going to lie. I went into Lowe's and they have the whole Rudolph. Last year they had Rumble, but this year they have Yukon Cornelius, they have Hermie, they have Rudolph. And then Spirit Christmas has the Misfit toys. They have the Jack in the Box and the elephant and the little doll.
Yep.
Probably between all of them, you're probably looking at $3-4 grand to buy them all. But they'd be awesome. The only drawback is, and quality is approved on them, but I just don't see them being 5, 6, 10-year props. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong for those that invested in them. But they're very cool. They're very cool.
My worry is somebody else will buy them besides me.
Well, that's the thing. Not many will have them, but there will be a lot of people that have them. So it's not something unique, but they are definitely cool. Chad says Bumble is just shy of 10 foot and only $500 bucks.
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't put it out.
$1,500 for that whole Rudolph set. I already calculated that a month ago.
It's either that or the Florida Mega Mini again, right, Robert?
No, Florida Mega, that's easy. That's not even a decision. Especially if Charlie's going to be there.
Yeah, Charlie's got to be
back to
there.
the bulbs that Aaron has. He says, do they just have yellow and blue bulbs this year? No, they have all the colors. They just added the yellow and blue, so now you have 5 different colors.
Yeah, I think the only conventions I'm gonna do next year is the Expo and Philly Trans World. I went to 7 this year. That was a little too many. It was fun.
Yeah, we're probably I might not do Trans World St. Louis this year, Charlie. We've done it 2 years in a row. It's very commercial. It's cool. It's great getting together. We might cut that one back this year. However, we did just last night commit to the Mini at Sea. The Mini at Sea. So if you're interested, miniatsea.org.
Where is that out of? Where do you
going
leave
out
from?
of Los Angeles, and it's going down. It's a week-long cruise down to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and you actually dock and stay in Cabo San Lucas for 2.5 days. Then you're back at sea. I do know Carl from that house on Hollybrook. Him and his wife are going. Of course, Jared Matos will be on it. A lot of people on it. We went last year to the Alaska one. I'm not last year, this past summer. It was awesome. If you can pull the budget, it's not that bad of a cruise expense-wise, except you got to fly to California. In 27, they're leaving out of Florida, though. So, and it's in February. So maybe, just maybe.
Yeah,
all right.
He's asking what it was.
So, Robert and Lori, are you guys decorating?
It's awful. I was curious about them Texas boys, and you know who you are, and the Florida boys, how they're handling the heat, because it sucks here.
Yeah, it does. It does. By the way, my spouse wants to say hi to Robert and Lori. She can come join us, but I don't see the notes here. And this is not many people know this. Kim fell a couple weeks ago and broke 3 ribs.
Oh my gosh!
So she's recovering. Don't make her laugh.
Don't make her laugh, Rob. Something wrong.
She's excited. Last night, Karen Matos was saying, "Hey, we got a 1-day deal. Are you sure you don't want to go on the cruise this year?" And I poked Kim in the ribs and said, "Do you want to go?" And she says, "Now we have to. Now we have to." Anyway, check that out. If you are interested, I would say just go check it out. Devin says he's going to be in Philly. I think you came last year, and I might have just missed you, Devin. But I was there.
I was there for 1 day.
I live 15 minutes from the convention center. Who else is just putting some of their messages in here? By the way, Brandon,
Aaron, do you go to any convention?
Here. He says hi. By the way, is there anybody else that wants to be a guest? Steven never got back to me, so I don't know if he pulled off. I was going to pull Steven in. Remember, be
Aaron's
guest.
mic muted. Aaron, I was asking Aaron if he goes to any conventions. I don't think I've ever met him at a convention.
Giotano wants to know when. I don't know if you mean the Mini at Sea, which is in February, It's over Valentine's Day. So that's even better excuse. A little Valentine's trip. There you go. If not, East Coast Christmas and Halloween show is March or April. I can't remember, Charlie.
March, I believe.
Just check the Trans World site.
I think the Florida Mega Mini is going to be in February as well.
It is. It's not the same week as the cruise,
Okay.
but that is a thing you got to weigh out. I'm hoping it doesn't come into play for us.
Oh.
What else do we got here? Oh, Patrick says he has all the Star Wars figures except R2D2.
Huh.
I heard they're coming out with a Librarian Star Wars figure. He talks
Does he have our cow and pig in the yard yet?
He probably doesn't, Laurie. Not yet. He's working on, I don't know what city he's on this year, but he's setting up his cities in Texas.
Yep. We just got a request from one of the FFA advisors here in Broken Arrow if we needed their high school kids to help us, which would sure be cute. Have any of you all or anybody watching ever used local high school groups to help set up or take down?
I do it all myself, except for when my kids would help me. But I do know there are some people that use Boy Scouts. We had Chris Clark on last year, who had the big blow mold display out of Ohio, who won on Light Fight last year. He put out an internship opportunity on my channel, so that if you want to help set up his display, he'll give you a bunch of decorations as part of, and I guess community service hours somehow. So it's out there. I would definitely explore it if you need help. We could all use
it.
That's interesting to know because actually, funny story. I mean, it happened to me yesterday. Yesterday was the first day I was out setting up, and it's hot down in here in Florida. I was out there probably about 8 hours yesterday, just sweating away. I probably didn't drink enough water, but then at night I went and played my over 40 ice hockey league game, and I popped a hamstring. It was so bad where I went to the emergency room this morning, and I can barely bear weight on it, and it's putting like a whole kink. I'm trying to think, how am I going to get this light set up? And so, I'm thinking maybe if, just work on some of my programming here, got everything ready, throw everything up in November, try to get through it. But maybe do I look for help? Or, I mean, it's going to be rough.
Internship time.
Brandon says he has some kids that were troubled in their community that needed service hours. So
that's a great idea.
Oh, that's awesome.
Patrick says National Honor Society helping them on the nights they're open. So not necessarily set up, but while they're set up. By the way,
I don't want kids smarter than me.
Charlie, do you sorry to interrupt you. I know it's here and I haven't used it yet, but I still noticed you've been using that new feature where the comments scroll. Do you find you like it better or not?
It's good. So if I watch somebody's live and on my TV, I usually watch everybody on TV rather than on a computer. I can't see the comments, so I love that StreamYard added that, because when I'm watching it on TV, I now get to see what everybody's commenting about, because somebody will be doing a live, the host, and they're laughing about a comment, but I can't see the comment. So I like that they added that.
I know. I kind of I didn't turn it on because I would kind of like to pop the comments up and talk about them later, not so people see them early, even though you can see them. But I was just curious, By the way, does anybody else want to be a guest? I can bring Devin back in. He says he lost his connection, of course, but if you're still there. Steven. He's getting his light show together, so that's why he can't be a guest. But if you do want to take a break and join for a few minutes, Steven, just let me know. I'll get you on. Tell us about what you're putting up there so far on that award-winning light show.
Robert's putting the time machine up this year.
What are you putting up?
Robert's putting the time machine up because everybody kept asking last year, why don't you have the time machine up where we could take pictures?
And we were so late in the season. I was afraid everybody would think, why is there a green box in your yard with a clock?
For those watching don't know, they started, Robert and Lori were on Light Fight last year, and they started their display for Tanya with a time machine. And I guess it was out of time because it wasn't there this year, but now you're going to bring it back. Kind of like Back to the Future. Maybe Marty McFly will be in there. Speaking of setup, this is probably true except for after this weekend. You were talking about it being hot out there in Texas and all. He says they have to use a drill to get their hole started for their stakes.
Oh, yeah. Robert's having to do that.
Been there.
Yep.
Charlie, Giatana wants to know, when's the Christmas on Crestline cruise?
Yeah, I told him I first need to convince my wife she's in fact not going to get killed by a shark. They're in the water and you're on the boat. Two different surfaces. She's convinced the shark will eat her. So
That's funny. Devin says he's driving home. Let's see.
Well,
I did have something up here. Oh, forgot to show this to Kim. Brandon does hope you're feeling better.
Oh.
I hope you're feeling better too. You're getting there. You're getting
How'd
there.
she fall? How'd she fall?
In the bathroom on the floor.
Oh,
while I
in
was
the
away on a business trip.
bathroom.
So, yeah.
Oh gosh.
But she was okay, except for it hurting. It didn't
Yeah, that
puncture anything,
hurt.
so that was the good
Thank
thing.
goodness.
Well, when I was in the emergency room today, the young nurse helping me out had a cast on her arm. I said, "What did you do?" She said, "I fell off the roof putting up Halloween lights."
Oh my gosh.
Hey, if you ever want to see a classic video, go to Charlie's channel and watch when he electrocutes himself after the.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny one. Or when the.
That is.
There's a video too when the drill falls through your foot.
Yeah.
Or just,
No, no. I
You
was
have the
just
best
making lights. I wouldn't
video.
record anything that day, but that hurt. It was like a horror movie. The blood was just coming out and pulling out nice and slowly. It's like put a trash bag in my foot. So let's go to the ER. Let's go. And the nurses were bored. They're like, yeah, this is nothing.
Oh gosh.
Henry, are you still watching? If so, I'd love to pull you in as a guest. Make a comment to let me know if you are. And if you've already gone to go watch weather, I get it. I get it.
Oh man.
Hey, Aaron, what conventions you hitting up this year, bud?
I don't know. I may go to Trans World for the first time.
Brian, well, I didn't go to Philly, obviously. So what was better, the St. Louis or the Philly?
So it depends what you're trying to do. It's been explained, as you might have seen before. Trans World in St. Louis, as you know, Charlie, it's really geared for commercials. As a matter of fact, they never used to let Joe Schmoes like me in, but now they do. The Halloween side is significantly large. And even if you're not a Halloween decorator, it is so fun unless you just don't like that kind of stuff. But everybody on that side is so friendly, and you've never seen such amazing artwork if you go through the Halloween sides with the things that these people are creating and selling. The Christmas side has gotten significantly bigger. All the big vendors are there. It's great networking. And then Charlie, I'm going to disagree with you on something. You had said when you went to Trans World, you didn't feel the hangouts and the afterwards. And I think it might be because you didn't stay overnight. Kim and I did, and we went to the Trans World hosts different parties. So Shane, who owns Santaland out of Alabama, he heads up the Christmas party, and almost everybody goes to that, all the vendors and the attendees. And then in the hotels, people hang out generally, just like they do at Christmas Expo. So that's fun. So you have that. It's more commercial. It's definitely big, and you can spend 2 days there or one big long day. Or the East Coast show is still more Halloween. The Christmas is good. It's more intimate, if you will, for some of the vendors. It probably will expand even more this year. There was a lot of hangout afterwards. It was actually more challenging for me being a local because we did not get a hotel, even though we're 15 minutes away. So we had to find out what people were doing afterwards and try to go join up. So my suggestion is if you do come to one of them, just make sure you plan to just go hang out with people. And even if you don't know them, go start talking to some of the vendors that you might know the names of, like JR as an example, or James Hohense from Bascoyo, or David Peace from Experience Lights, or any of those guys. And just say, what are you doing? They'll invite you. They love to have people hang out afterwards. Budget-wise, it's probably lower cost to get to East Coasts.
Really? Okay.
Depends where you're located. So if you're in Tennessee, Aaron, obviously you're probably halfway. You could drive to one or the other. It's about the same.
Yeah, the first year we went, we stayed 6 days.
Patrick,
we did go to the
I'm going to invite Patrick in.
Hey, all right.
Robert and Laura, you guys went to your first show last year.
Yes, it was so much fun.
Maybe not Trans World, but why don't you tell people what your first experience was like going to one of these bigger events?
Oh my gosh!
Well, the best I can say is we had scheduled Disney World afterwards, and it was such a disappointment. After 2 days being around all you nuts, Disney just couldn't hold a candle to it.
Yeah. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh. And Brian, thank you for being such a great host and inviting us
Yeah.
all in. You just made all of us feel so welcome and we just made lifelong friends. And I just was so
Appreciate it. It
thankful to
wasn't
meet
even my
y'all.
event, but we were in the same hotel. We got to thank Tom
Yeah,
Stallings for
it
Tom
was awesome.
Stallings,
We didn't
who
even
is one of the
drink and we
committee of
had a
that,
good
and also a
time.
fellow light fighter, tasked me to help bring people together for the event with Tanya, and I'm glad we all got to hang out in the same room.
It
But
was
that was cool.
so much
Patrick should be joining
fun.
us in a minute.
Yeah, that would be cool to meet her, to say hi. You know,
I do wonder what they're all doing right this fall. Tanya's going to be on. Is it Rock the Block?
Yeah,
She just
I think
announced
so.
she did pick up a new show to do since they're not filming this year. It's one of those shows, Rock the Block or
I
whatever.
talked to Felicia White. I talked to her yesterday, and I almost asked that question. Say, hey, what are you guys gonna do? But I didn't want her to think I was prying. I just was trying to make conversation. Like, yeah,
I want to catch you offline, Charlie, because I was supposed to interview Max Swedlow before they made the announcement, and they put it on hold. So I'm curious who they're going to have you interview with, because you're stealing my talent, buddy. Speaking of talent, look at this guy. His singing bulb matches his hat.
Hey, Patrick.
I don't know if he can hear us or not. We see him.
Color coordinating.
Oh.
I bet that delay's kicking into him.
You think?
Can you hear us, Patrick?
He's smiling. He's smiling.
Patrick. He's just gonna act cool.
There he is.
I don't think it's a delay, Charlie. I think
hey,
he has
everybody.
something going on.
Hey,
get your
now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, we got to get Robert another hat. We told him.
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Good.
Yeah, we hear you.
Nice.
Is it dark there now? So you've decided to come in and show your face?
Probably is.
I'm telling you, it's a delay.
I don't. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a delay because I still.
That's really weird because I have no delay with Charlie. Kirk, I don't think there's a delay anymore.
So
Robert
hey,
really has a delay. So I figured
it.
you first join in and it.
Yeah, just for a little
times
bit
you up.
because I'll be out there in the dark working till midnight.
So
Oh,
I figured out that delay though, Brian. You've got to put the when you sign in on YouTube, you're pulling it up. That's delayed, so you got to put that on mute and watch through the StreamYard that you send.
Yeah.
So that's what. Now I'm in sync. So Patrick, try that. Put the one that you started on YouTube on mute, and then just look at the one at StreamYard.
Yep, 100% right. Good call, Kurt.
You'll
Kirk,
be
you're a
right
smart
on.
man. I'm glad to have you on here. This person just joined us. Another fellow light fighter from Jordan's season. This is Ray Banda from Northopolis, West Laco.
All right.
Oh.
If you don't remember his display, he was up against Jordan. Him and his
It was
mom make the
awesome.
homemade
Yeah.
figures
Yes.
out of cloth and on. They take them in and out every day.
Yeah,
was
I'm
awesome.
I'm on my computer, so I'm not watching the YouTube. I was watching y'all on my phone.
Oh,
Huh.
That's what I've got it on my phone.
I hear a dog barking. I think it's the dog's fault.
Somebody's dog barking. Brandon's got a comment here. Real cool to see the Trouble Kids come back and set up. Hear them brag that they set up. So back to that question about if you need help, Robert. He says once they get a taste of putting up the lights, they feel accomplished and are real proud about it. Especially when they turn on at night.
It's just getting the control away from
It's mine.
Robert.
I
That's the
know.
problem.
I've reached that wonderful old age where I know everything and nobody else does.
I would just say, Robert, I know you stretched yourself and did the roof for Light Fight. I don't know if you want to put any volunteers up on the roof.
No.
We've actually had somebody say that they've been on skyscrapers, but Robert's just he doesn't want to be responsible if somebody got hurt.
I'm not that wealthy.
And he told not Felicia, which one? Anyway, that he would only do it Kristen, that he'd only do it one time, and he did. So,
Well, good.
That's it.
that was it.
So Chad, Patrick, why am I thinking Chad? Patrick, How are you making out with your new singing bulbs?
Oh, that's right.
He's thinking about his answer.
No, that's weird. Everybody else is here, and he seems to be.
He's working on it. He's working on it.
Well, if you didn't know, Patrick's trying to build the display with the most singing bulbs ever.
So, sorry, my dog's in the background, but so yeah, I got this one back here, but I have probably about a handful of them that I'm working on, and I'm trying to make a Christmas tree out of them. So it's gonna be something different. You'll never see before.
Ooh.
Kind of like the blow mold tree, but it'll be your singing bulbs instead.
That's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Well, we still got a lot of viewers in here. I'm trying to see if there's new comments because I've been talking. But if you do have a comment, feel free to put it in. And we could still have you as a guest. We still could have you as a guest. How about this? While we're waiting for some other people to do this.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of what we're doing. Well, it'll be a tree of singing fish trees. And then the bulbs will be in there as actual bulb decorations.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. I can't wait to see it.
That look neat.
So while we're strumming along here, we got a little bit longer. We can go for the show, but if you want to still be a guest, put in "Be My Guest" in the comments, and I'll add you in. And while you're doing that, I did prepare one of my videos for the show. Would y'all like to see a little video break? We'll see how it streams. Now. I'm worried if I'm eating up the bandwidth here. Let's see what happens. I got to do one of my montage videos, and some of you might be in it, some of you might not. But I did make a little interim break video, so now's a good time. Why don't I pop it up and we watch it for a couple minutes, and I hope you all enjoy it. So here we go. It's about 3.5 minutes long. Let's see if it streams without bogging. I'm worried. Now I'm worried if it's all the bandwidth, but let's see what happens. Don't go anywhere. Check it out.
It's cold, but together with you, I feel warm. There's something special. Calling for people, calling for peace in this world. The snow falling on us while we walk together. Watching the stars, the lights of the cars all around. Have a wonderful Christmas, Christmas time. Have a wonderful Christmas, Christmas time. Have a wonderful Christmas, a magnificent Christmas time. Christmas time. The bells ringing for you and for me, they say, for now and forever, live all together in peace. Tonight, the spirit of Christmas inside the hearts of so many people in this world, people like you and me. Have a wonderful Christmas, Christmas time. Have a wonderful Christmas, Christmas time. Have a wonderful Christmas, a magnificent Christmas time. it's Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas.
Hey, kind of cool, huh? I like those montage
Wow.
videos.
That was amazing.
Am I still on a
Nope.
delay?
You on a delay?
I said, am I still on a delay?
No, you're good now.
No, you're not.
No.
Hey.
And to those points, the video did not bog. I was worried with 6 people on that was the cause before.
I think I found out why I was delaying.
Why is that?
I was logged into my personal StreamYard.
Oh, so you were probably streaming us through your StreamYard. That's
I have
weird.
no idea, but it was logged into 2. Plus, I was logged into Facebook on my computer, and
Yeah.
I just logged out of everything and left it on this, and that's what fixed it.
Well, yeah, we're glad you got it figured out. But a couple things about the video. So, picked a couple seasons on there. The first one I'll point out, the very beginning of the video when it opens up, the garage door opening up.
Mhm.
That is Mr. Murphy, who did Candy Cane Lane in Indiana, and unfortunately, he passed away during COVID. He is kind of what Robert and Lori talked about. He was an art teacher, and his students, as their year-long art project, would
That
do
one.
cutouts.
Oh.
And then they would help him set up the display, and so he had to Carter as a judge. And interestingly, he was up against, you might recognize some of these names. He was in season 7, episode 2, and he was up against Ron Howard. You know Ron Howard potentially, if you're in the Pixel world. Ron Howard does extreme sequences as a sequence programmer. He was also up against a gentleman named Taylor out of Nevada, not known quite as much. If you watch Light Fight, they were the one who had a kid driving a little pedal car, pushed a red button and turned on their lights.
Yeah.
But who they lost against was, and maybe you might know this, is Juan and Maria Torres, who had the big pirate ship.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, also just interesting, the song is by a group called 101 Dark Orchid. It's called It's Christmas, and that was used on Light Fight season 8, episode 4, 2019. And that would happen to be J.R. Matos' episode. And the song was used for the Martell family out of New Jersey, which I visited last year, and they're the ones that took the trophy with the Little Tykes house. So I found it on YouTube and I tied it back. And then, of course, we had some of my display and some of the others. So kind of cool. I like doing those videos. It's so thoughts besides Aaron is now replaced by a soldier. A soldier. We have some comments out here. Let's see what they are. I'm scrolling down here. Ray saying, always a good job, Brian. Appreciate it, Ray. We'd love to have you on one time. You could be a guest. You're here now. Type in be my guest. And if you I can message you a link and you can join in. You can say hi. You can tell us about your children's book and the video that's now out with Beth.
They're saying it tough.
Steven wants to know what's everybody's one big new prop this year. There's probably multiple. What anybody want to call out what they're doing one thing this year that's new?
Well, the time machine will be out there. That'll be
We're
new.
doing the whole and Santa's workshop. I've done all the walls with red, about 5,000 red lights, and then the roof with about 2,000 white lights. So if the squirrels don't eat it all up, it should look really good.
I'm adding a pig and cow blow mold. I don't know where I got those from.
Hey, we got more.
Yeah, would you like 10 more of each?
I got the holes drilled in for the lights, so
Did
they'll go out
you?
there soon. Yeah.
Brandon's saying awesome video. Brandon was on. He has a lot of new things he's adding, but we'll have to wait to see his premiere video this year. But he did take inspiration. I'm going to take credit for this. New to Brandon's display this year is a light curtain. So that's Brandon Reaver. But then Brandon Brown, ironically, is doing one too. So I don't know. Maybe took him. It must be a Brandon thing. Speaking of Light Fight, Mike Register, Lake Linda's lights. He was on a couple years back. and he's still still friends with a lot of people from the past show. So
Oh, that's cool.
and see the display one time. They do a big display. Devin's back home now. We're glad you're back home, Devin. You made it safe.
That's what's probably the coolest thing is, even though we didn't win, we've won in friendships.
Oh yeah.
And that's just
Yeah.
been the coolest. And just,
Yeah.
I had a lady today, I have some of my pictures on my mirror at work, and she said, I love that picture. And I said, well, Disney did it. I said, that's one of the neat things is you get coverage of your display, you get pictures, you know, it's a win whether you win or not.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I will say, I was forget what I was going to say.
oh,
Charlie,
She
we can't
does.
hear you.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. So I'm going to pop my back up.
We can't hear you.
Now can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
No, it's Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
No, Charlie can't hear.
Because I had my damn mic muted. I apologize.
There you
There you go.
Mike, for what it's worth, I know you had messaged me saying that you heard Evan Quintero was down in the dumps a little bit. I messaged her and she said she's doing great. So passing that on, whoever else wanted to know as well.
Yeah, I heard from her the other day.
Nick's joining us.
I got to bring out her flowers.
I got
I've always got her flowers out. They're always up.
She sent us a picture of how she modified the blue bonnet we sent her.
Oh, that's neat.
How
Nick's joining us.
cool.
He's saying he has about 250 people related to Christmas friends on Facebook. So he goes, once you get to know everybody in the community, you kind of like know and message everybody. Thanks for joining, Nick. I know you're busy setting up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I had myself muted. We're in Wichita, Kansas, so Chiefs fans. I go to the Chiefs Stadium to tailgate. The football's a byproduct. I now go to conventions to hang out with everybody. The Christmas stuff's a byproduct.
Yep.
I like hanging out with everybody.
I'm telling you, after we left, and like we said, we went to Disney, it was almost like the night after the crew left our house. It was so depressing.
Depressed.
Y'all
Hey,
really
Devin,
made an
Having
impression
you,
on
Charlie,
us.
here at our house.
Hey, Devin, for what it's worth, unless you don't have it anymore, the link I sent you still works. So if you want to join back in, give it a try. If not, I can resend it to you. Anybody else out there in the audience want to join in, have any comments? We're
I
getting
just
close
don't
to
know.
the end of the show, but I'd love to have some final folks in or some different folks.
Tired of these folks?
Aaron's gone, and there's a soldier in his place.
We still have a decent amount of people watching here. So
He's still at Home Depot or Lowe's.
we went to Home Depot.
I think the man moved into Home Depot.
I think Aaron went to Home
Yeah.
Depot. We still got the soldier there. I love it. I
That's
love it.
hysterical.
Oh,
That is funny.
Carl has joined us. Carl Fudala at House. of
Carl.
House. Oh, you're joining us late. I don't know if you heard the news, but Kim and I last night committed to the Mini at Sea. We'll see you in February over Valentine's weekend. I'll buy you a chocolate martini.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Brian, did FMM did they announce a different time for their mini? Because I thought that was in the middle of March.
I have to go to the page. If somebody wants to go to Florida Mega Mini page and get the dates real quick, I forget. You're right. It is in March, not February, so it shouldn't overlap.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to make that one because it's in the middle of spring break.
Oh.
What better trip for your kids than to get them around us?
we have two seniors, so we have two senior trips coming up.
Oh man.
Where are they going?
They haven't committed yet, but I
Okay.
think my son wants to go to. He wants to go to California because he wants to go to Disneyland and that out there, and then potentially go back to Florida for Disney World. And then
There
our
you
daughter
go. Carl,
goes in Europe.
Carl checked for us. Florida Mega Mini is March 11th through the 14th. So
Yeah.
yeah, there might be a couple we don't make this year because of timing, or it might be time to just rotate them a little bit.
I think that's when Trans World is.
There, we got Devin back in, and he's got where he's standing right now reminds me of Home Alone when Tim Curry has the light go off over his head. He realizes the credit card's stolen. Now he's got multiple lights. Now it looks like a UFO over you.
God,
Don't look up.
Look at that. Carl's on top for us. Transworld is the week
why don't you? Oh, it's where you left.
It's the next week. Okay.
after Florida Mega Mini. Oh, geez,
Oh,
man.
that's horrible timing.
Gave that up. Jeez.
Why the-
So I will throw out there, I don't, we're probably not doing a big display this year. Many of you know that. We've had some challenges with traffic and we've taken a little break. However, I may be doing a road trip to the Texas area over Christmas to hit several cities. So
You got to go through Oklahoma to get to
Oklahoma.
Texas.
It depends if I can pull it off. But I do have a brand new drone that I want to get some great footage of. I, of course, have the mics, the cameras, and I want to get content. So you might be seeing
set up
me
for
in
you,
your neck
Brian.
of the woods.
DJI Mini 4.
Charlie, I would come to your place, but I heard you're still working on your projection mapping.
So my wife tells me that I will not be in the United States for Christmas. We're taking the family, which is a stupid idea, to Mexico. So it's me and 6 other adults who call themselves my children or my in-laws. So and we're paying for all of them. That's nice.
Oh, well, I could be a child.
There you go. Okay, Brian and Kim, we just adopted them. Let's go.
I don't know what Carl's saying here. I might have missed the comment.
Longview, Texas.
Oh, Longview.
He's in
My Texas trip. I got to look at the map. I got to look at the map. Is there a DoubleTree there that gets me free cookies?
But Brian, let
I
me
heard
know
you
if we
get
can
free
go to Texas.
cookies,
I'll
lots
let
of
you know
free
there.
cookies.
Hey, we
Yeah,
got free
Jordan was
cookies
trying
for
to
you,
get us
Brian.
to come. What did he say?
What'd you say,
He didn't
Patrick?
join tonight. He must be
I
decorated.
said we got some free cookies for Brian if he comes here.
Oh,
Yeah, Brian, let me know when you go. We'll head down through Oklahoma. We'll go to Texas. We'll say hi to everybody. I'll go with you.
Well,
Sounds good.
if you don't
Yes.
know this, speaking of Oklahoma and light shows, the Miranda family out of Edmond is not doing their light display this year. So I was hoping if I did hit Texas and potentially Oklahoma that I would be able to hit multiple. I would hit the Splankers maybe. Maybe. They have a time machine. I think they would just get me there.
Did
But I was hoping with the Mirandas, I wanted to hit Ben Sumner's place to see
Ben
his,
Jinx?
and then
yeah.
I've already been to the Downs family in Norman, Oklahoma, but they do a big display too. But it would have been a great chance. I don't know if we'll be able to hit both states. I don't know if I'll be able to hit any yet, but that's my plan. I'm going to try to make something work. All right, folks, we are an hour and 32 minutes into this. There's still a lot of people watching. I appreciate it.
this is fun, y'all.
Hey, thumbs up. Thumbs up, by the way.
Yeah.
Is there any last minute people who want to be a guest? If you want to be my guest, type "be my guest" in the comments, and I will pull you in just like this.
So
Yes.
you talk about projection mapping. As soon as this is over, Transworld is live right now with the projection mapping episode that I've been watching.
I know.
both of you guys.
I know, Charlie, and I was going to. I don't know if you saw my comments in your Discord channel. I was razzing you. I have my live tonight, and then you post, "Oh, Transworld's going live tonight." But it's Central Time, so I mean they start it, but they do have a cool topic. If you still want more stuff after we're done here, it's probably not too late to join in the Transworld live broadcast. Follow them on YouTube if you're interested in going to YouTube to any of the Transworlds. Tonight they're doing a segment on IllumaBot, which is, I guess, Charlie, AI assisted, or basically it does the AI, and you can win the projection mapping equipment they're using there after the show. I just probably lost my whole audience because of that right now. But
it's actually invented by a chick in London. So she's amazing, and I try to follow her way of projection mapping. But you have to have a master's in math in order to figure that out. So I love that the AI is getting involved now to kind of dumb it down for novices and idiots like myself. So
yeah, and
very cool.
They won like product or booth of the year or one of those awards at Transworld last year for their booth. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
By the way, Nick's saying, I guess he heard about traveling and going to light. When you do your own display, this is true for us that do the big displays.
Yeah, you're stuck.
You don't really get to do anything else. You have to man your display. So it is nice. I got to do some of that last year since we weren't a full size display last year either. It's nice to go see displays.
Yeah, I've always equated like you're a rancher. You can't go on vacation when you got cows to feed. You can't go on vacation when you got a Christmas light show.
Yeah, my wife gets mad at me every year because we're homebodies.
Yeah.
No, last year I got to hit up, I think 4 past Light Fighter displays and several people that have been trying, and then just other big displays. I got to go to Nick's display, who's in here listening, and it was fun. It was fun.
We're gonna try hitting a few this year too.
Yeah, I might want to hit that one over in your area, perhaps. I heard there's one there. I heard there's one in Austin worth maybe seeing.
Yeah,
Hey,
I told Jordan's been trying to pull my leg this whole year. So
us too.
I'm gonna
Us
try
too. He
making
even
it.
offered us a place to stay.
All right, if I make it happen, I'll let you know when I'm coming, but I can only book it when I book it, so you do have to make it work if you want to hang out with me too. So we'll see if we work it out.
The thing about Jordan, he's open every night. We're only open certain nights, but
Well,
if
that's
you're in the
what we
area,
do.
we'll be open.
That's what we
What if
all
I
do.
come? What if I come at night? You're not open. Are you going to open it just for me?
Oh, most definitely.
All right, we got a couple more comments in here. Then I think we'll get close to wrapping it up. Yeah, Nick's saying it was cool just to have someone you know, especially for the first time, come by and see your display. So I can't wait to see Nick's display this year. He's restored a lot of more vintage stuff, so it's going to have a different flavor to it. It's going to be kind of cool. Well, I
So
was
we've
hoping
got
to fill
something new.
this room up
Okay.
with all 10 guests, and we still have a lot of viewers,
How's it
but
going?
a lot of people just didn't want to be guests. So I'm glad you guys stepped up to be guests and hung in there. Aaron's still hanging up lights. We still got. I wonder what the name of the soldier is there.
His name's Aaron Jr.
Aaron probably forgot that he left it there. But any final thoughts before we get out of here for the night?
I think Lori was going to say something about a display.
Well, go ahead,
Oh,
Lori.
well, what? Oh, my mom, we just found out she's got breast cancer. So if y'all could remember her, we go Halloween to find out what we're going to do. But I'm trying to talk Robert into putting a pink tree in the yard somewhere in honor of her. I mean,
you should
she's
do that.
not dead or
Well,
anything. She just,
We're praying
you know,
for her.
she's
Hopefully,
alive,
she's okay.
but she's been wanting to get in our yard for a long time. And Robert told him that
You got to be dead to
got to
get
be
in our
dead to
yard.
get in our yard.
It's not as funny as it once was.
No, it's not.
Well,
But
we're praying for your mom. Thanks for letting us know and keep us updated.
yeah.
Hey, speaking of visiting people, Brandon Reaver did go to the East Coast Christmas show this spring with his wife and one of his children, and they stopped by afterwards, hung out. We took pictures with the trophy. It was kind of fun.
Hey, look, Aaron came back.
They had a good time.
Oh, yeah. Is he still there? Does he work there?
Mike's still chiming in, changing the topic a
Home
little
Depot,
bit, but I did see this on Mike's page, and I had to kind of do the same thing. When your display gets big, you might have to do traffic control and have insurance policies, and turn into a nonprofit or things like that. And I do know I've seen your posts, Mike, about doing that, and I've had to do it myself, so I understand exactly what you're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am an LLC S corp.
I wonder how
Great
changing it to a
break on
nonprofit.
taxes too. Do what, Patrick?
I was like, I wonder. He said that he changed it to a nonprofit, and that helped him. I wonder how that helped going from to a nonprofit.
Yeah, I'll pop that up
For
again.
me,
You can be tax exempt.
For me, I made a.
If you need Mike's
myself an
contact
LLC S
information,
corp.
Patrick, and you're interested, let me know. I know you're working on some projects.
Whoops.
All right. I guess all I want to say is I appreciate everybody coming on. It was kind of fun. I didn't know how this was going to go.
Great.
Try to do something similar again. I will say we should know 2.5 weeks what the Light Fight schedule and the ABC holiday schedule is this year. Charlie's got his show back on and shows coming up. Charlie and I are planning to do the Light Fight watch and view party type thing again. Hopefully that works.
The Manning
And I'm sure
cast.
we'll have guests in. We're also going to try to figure out how to tie it so that we're all streaming it off of our platform. So we'll figure all that out.
That'll
And
be fun.
we got that going on. I'll probably work on some more content. I know the people are going to be getting more heavy into decorating, but if somebody wants to get a break, I might just do less structured show and just chime in and pull people and see how they're doing. Don't forget, it's not airing, but if you are a Halloween person and have Disney Plus, you can go watch the Halloween Fright Fight from 2 years ago. It's still out there, and you can watch the original one on YouTube. Check that out. And again, season 13 coming up soon. get your displays up, film for 14, and submit for next year. And I think that's all the final comments I have. If anybody else has anything else, I'll give you the mic.
Thank
one more time.
you.
Thank you. It was good seeing
Good
everybody.
job, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time. I don't see any final comments. And I'm checking here. Yep, I think we're good. Hey, everybody. If I don't talk to you, enjoy the rest of the week. Tomorrow's hump day. If you still want to get some more Christmas stuff, go listen to Transworld or decorating stuff, go listen to Transworld Live, catch up on the Illumibot projection mapping thing they're doing now. And we'll see you next time on a future episode of The Librarian. Everybody, thank you so much.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Our guest, our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, chérie, and we'll provide the rest. C'est toujours hot hors why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France. And the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. Please be our guest.